Time to end the sexiness and get back to basic shit. Francine,
tomorrow we got Buzz.
Francine talked about her pussy.
Well, okay, that ungays it up.
Francine is sexy.
Francine, our
white black
again,
by the way.
Again because of Martin Luther King Day, black woman. She's a girl, black girl, but raised in like Connecticut, came from money, so she is what Bob Kelly calls white black.
Well, we're talking about obviously the weekend shows. In general, the weekend shows are really good. When you get like the regulars doing it, it's good. And then like this Saturday, we decide enough.
Sam in with another picture, hot off the presses.
Oh my God, Diesel!
Thank you, Sam.
Jesus Christ!
All right, that it's just.
All right.
Holy shit! That's Diesel.
Yum. I mean, Jesus.
Diesel's
Here's what Diesel
cock
does.
is giant.
If your asshole misbehaves, Diesel Washington's cock will straighten it out.
He doesn't even have a complete heart on there. That's like as hard as he can get without fainting.
He's probably 10 by 6. Because all the blood weighs it back down.
Yeah.
There's too much blood.
The cock's too heavy for whatever muscles to hold up.
Too much blood in the cylinder, so it's got to start going back down the other way.
Holy mother!
Can you imagine putting your fingers in Steve's ass and swishing them around to fuck it? It's almost, and I could talk about beheadings. That almost makes me retch.
Almost?
Well, I mean, to talk about it. To put your fingers in that awful weight loss asshole, which you know is flappy.
Yeah.
Because all the weight he lost, and swishing your finger had the stink off the hair on his asshole.
Oh, God.
Steve's ass wouldn't smell good after a shower, much less when he's nervous.
With a man dredging his ass out so he could fit that fucking mule in there.
After a hard day of sitting in that fucking production office for a total of 6 minutes, apparently.
All right, let's. We want to squeeze this in here, so
squeeze it.
So Saturday we had a little experiment because the regulars were out of town, and we threw Dee Dee and Francine on 202.
Not at the same time, of course.
And
I thought they did the show.
No, they did an hour each or something like that. 2 hour. I don't know because I didn't listen. There was no reason to listen. But did you tune in or something? Because you were the one in the office going, "What the fuck is going on?"
No, because I had heard about what was going on. I did not tune in. I was very, very busy. I wasn't doing anything. But Dee Dee's show apparently was Dee Dee. It's called Dee Dee's Basement. Talking about everything. Kind of a free-form thing. Whereas Francine, apparently, Than said, was a little more prepared. And Francine apparently also had a partner, an on-air partner, some gentleman that left the show. Just kind of walked off the show because of some of the things Francine was saying.
Let me ask you a question. Did we try to get Francine on the phone or that guy?
Francine's on the phone. Francine's on. Yeah, we do have the other guy's number. We're trying to get him on also.
Excellent. So, Danny, how bad was the show? You're pretty fair.
Well, I mean, if you like a show, I mean, this is Dee Dee first. She did 2 hours. And if you like a show where she talks about eating Bob Kelly's asshole for 2 straight hours, then it was a great show.
Why, does she like Bob?
No, it's just that it came up on Friday, and her whole show was basically saying, I'll eat Bob Kelly's asshole for a second show. And that was the basis of her entire first show.
Jesus.
Wow.
I say we do it.
I completely
just for the hell of it.
Wow.
Just for the goof, I mean.
Wow, these weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah, Francine fared a little better. She seemed to be a little more prepared. But the guy that she brought with her seemed to be a little uptight. He didn't seem familiar with the nature of the program.
Or her?
Or, well...
Like...
And what happened? He walked off?
Yeah, I mean, they were pretty far into the show. I mean, they were like 50 minutes in. They only had a few minutes left to go. And a caller, I think you have the call right there, a caller made reference to some sexual things, right, and he had enough.
All right, let's start with...
we
got 3 tracks here, by the way.
Before we even listen, I'm going to think he's got something for Francine, and he didn't want to sit here and listen to this because it was upsetting him.
I don't know.
Talking about things sexual.
Wait, is Francine on the phone?
Yeah.
Can I ask her a question? I have a question for her.
She is black, yes.
Yeah, just hold that, because I want to play the first part first, and then we'll get to her when we get to controversy. She did a bit called Francine's Pussy.
Yeah, it's a bit she does called Things I've Had in My Pussy.
Oh, all right.
It's cute. Great, I just said that.
I have shoved up my pussy a banana, a hot dog, with saran wrap, of course.
Want to be safe.
Wooden artifact was a decoration from my living room set. Pens, pencils, my electronic toothbrush.
Recommended by your dentist, I hope.
And I still have that toothbrush, by the way, and I still use it. My teddy bear's nose, this side of my pillow, this side of my mattress, pressure point massager from Brookstone.
Diesel Washington Smith.
Pressure touch massager from Brookstone. Percussive massager, also another marvelous invention of Brookstone.
Jeez, it'd be faster
I've
than
also
the things you
put
haven't
up
put
my
up your
pussy
cunt.
ketchup, mayonnaise.
To go along with the hot dog, obviously.
No, this
No?
is separate occasions. Mustard. I've sprayed perfume on it as well.
Well, of course, ketchup and mustard.
It stung like a motherfucker. I will never do that shit again. 3 fingers, of course. Barbie doll parts. That's when I was 12 or 13 years old. Bored. An actual dildo. Those are all the things I have shoved up my pussy.
Nice.
So you can call me up,
Fantastic.
866-WOW-1-WOW, and tell me what you have shoved up your pussy. I would love to know.
Fucking brilliant. She deserves another show.
She's,
That's how she started her show.
She's
Just talking
great.
about the stuff she shoved up her pussy. And you know what? She's not lying.
No.
That isn't a bit for the show. She truly has shoved all that shit up her pussy.
One thing I don't like, that dude chiming in.
Yep. Francine.
Hey, fellas.
Hey, baby.
Hi, Francine.
Good job with the opening bit.
Thank you. A happy MLK Day to you guys.
Happy MLK Day to you. What do you got, the phone up your pussy? You sound a little muffled.
Actually, I'm going to get rid of this one, so it might end up there.
You're a little pussy shoving animal.
That's correct.
Francine, now, who was this guy? How do you know him?
He's one of my comedy friends that I met doing comedy.
Is he a comedian?
Yes, he is.
How long is he a comedian?
Probably over 4 years, 3-4 years.
Where's he from? Boston, you said?
Yeah, Boston.
What's his name?
Hello?
Yeah, what's his name?
His name's Anthony.
Anthony what?
Anthony Papandreas.
Papandreas?
Yeah.
Never heard of him, sir.
So, now, you thought he's a funny guy. You know him from doing comedy. Is he a good comic?
Actually, I thought he was pretty good. He did regular stand-up comedy, and he also did like guitar stuff, like he would sing songs.
Oh, he sounds really original. How'd you get? Now, what made you say this is the guy for the radio show with me?
Well, the thing is, I invited a friend, and he never got back to me. I invited my best friend, who also does television. He didn't get back to me, and he and I had actually done like a mock show before.
Third choice.
Well, yeah, but he did a mock show with me about a year ago, and I think it went pretty well, so I decided to ask him.
Right.
Yeah, he was just kind of a distraction
He
there.
really was. And why did he walk off the show? That's what we're trying to get at.
Yeah, I
here.
want to know what he's like. I'm wondering what the fuck happened.
Well, one guy asked me how I felt about money shots, and, well, I simply told a story about when I was 14, and I guess he didn't
what
like
is
it.
that story?
Well, we got the phone call. So
good.
This is where the co-host had a problem. Here's Francine taking a phone call.
Hold on, Danny.
From this past Saturday
I just
night.
want to set it up a little bit more than that. The guy that was in Anthony, he was getting hammered by the callers. So this caller called in and kind of was trying to ease him out of his funk and say, "Oh, don't worry, don't listen to them, don't listen to them." But he was really just digging it home.
Wait, now, how are they getting on him? We didn't know any of this. How are they attacking?
Because they were just telling him, the callers were calling in and just be like, "Oh, shut up,"
Shut
they're
up,
telling
let her
Francine, yeah,
talk,
exactly.
Do we have any of that?
Yeah, listeners know they know bad radio.
They did a lot of Ramones.
Oh, do we have any of those?
Love to hear
You
Ramon
got
too.
Let's go to Steve in Ohio. Hello, Steve.
What's up?
What's doing? You wanted to give me some pointers?
Well, yeah, you know what, Francine? Obviously, you sound like a very attractive woman. And, you know, I want to say the people...
By the way, I lost 5 pounds for the show today.
Oh, well, wow, honey. That's beautiful. Hey, Anthony, first of all, don't listen to these guys. You should put your 2 cents in a lot more.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? You should be asking Francine a lot more sexual questions, because that's what seems to get people going on her show. I mean, she's a sexy lady.
It seems that way.
Well, you know, I just wanted to say, I mean, this is a wonderful show. I mean,
well, thank you.
What attracts everybody to you is how you're just open sexually. So I have just one question.
Okay.
I want to know how you feel about the money shot.
Okay, I've never taken a money shot, but
Really?
I have swallowed cum, and I'll tell you what happened. Okay. So I think I'm about 14 years old, and Anthony, where are you going?
Show's yours.
Okay, so I'm 14, and I'm in the living room with my boyfriend.
How great is Francine? That's how she... How do you...
Wow.
Francine's a sociopath. How do you not love her? Her co-host just walked in. She said, where are you going? Show's yours.
Show's yours.
So I'm 14.
That is the greatest.
Didn't
And
fucking
she
phase
keeps
her.
rolling.
If someone spilled water on the console, that would have been more of a distraction.
What a fucking professional.
I got to go back because you can tell the guy's really pissed because he slams his pen.
That was the headphones coming off.
Oh, the headphones?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It sounded like
The
kind
show's
of
yours.
It sounded like a pen or something. But listen, you could hear him slamming his headphones.
I think I'm about 14 years old, and Anthony, where are you going?
Show's yours.
Okay, so I'm 14.
Okay, so I'm 14.
Just like
She's a goldfish.
And
She'll forget he existed 8 seconds after she started that story.
a goldfish.
That's great. Where you going? Show's yours. That's it. All right, I was 14.
Anthony, where are you going?
Show's yours.
Okay, so I'm 14. And I'm in the living room with my boyfriend, and I'm sucking dick. And he accidentally, swear to God, he accidentally came in my mouth because he never did it before. And I wasn't near the bathroom or anything, so I swallowed it. It was disgusting, but it was the first and only time I've ever swallowed sperm.
Holy shit. What a great show.
Thank you, Anthony.
Francine, yeah, right on, man. So you didn't give a shit that he walked out?
I forgot he walked out as soon as he walked out.
Yeah, see, Jimmy's right, like a goldfish.
She just went to call, like, she just started taking calls, and that's where this third track comes in. Like, she's just going to call, and I felt like I had to interrupt and just be like, Francine, your co-host just left.
Oh, so...
And she just didn't even, she was like, yeah, whatever, it's all right.
So Francine knew she could carry the whole show.
I thought she was going to make something of it.
She could carry the show.
Good for you, Francine. That fucking unfunny pussy couldn't handle.
Why did he leave, Francine?
What kind of guy would walk out on a cum-swallowing story?
I know.
What kind of guy?
A 14-year-old cum-swallowing story.
I was a slut.
No, why?
Right to the point she goes.
Why did he leave?
Well, I actually don't know because I gave him the format. Like, I typed it out for him, and he has a copy of it, so he knew exactly what I was actually going to talk about.
Oh.
So I think maybe it might have been that the Ramon callers that really turned it off.
No, it was the cum swallowing story.
That was
that put him over the edge. Why would that put him over the edge?
I also thought that maybe perhaps it might have been that, I don't know, maybe he had nothing to put in.
All right, let me
put his cock in your mouth.
Let me get to the last track here.
Telling that story.
You're trying to call him, you want what happens.
He's not picking. We're just getting.
Of course, he's not picking up.
So, Danny, this is the third track, and she goes back to the phones, and then you. Go.
Yeah, she's just about to start taking more phone calls.
I gotta ask.
Like I gotta interrupt and find out what the fuck just happened.
I gotta ask first, Francine. Have you spoken to him since?
Have you spoken to him?
I spoke to him after the show. I tried to call him because he was supposed to sleep over my house, and he decided to sleep over at somebody else's house.
What a dumb motherfucker! You're talking about putting things in your pussy and swallowing a load, so he walks off the air and stays with a friend. What a homo!
Would you ever, or have you ever fucked the guy?
Actually, we went out on one date when I first started doing comedy.
Yeah, and you nailed it.
And did you have sex with him?
Well, the thing is, most of my comedy shows, when I did do a lot of them, had a lot of sexual content.
Yeah.
So it tends to throw off a lot of the comics. So a lot of them tried to date me, and he was one of them.
All right, so you went out, but was there any sex between you two?
No, because I really wasn't attracted to him in that way.
Yeah. Was there anything, kissing or anything? I mean...
He tried to kiss me when I was going to Mamaroneck. I was trying to go back home in the train, and I told him no.
Uh-oh. Yeah, see, here's the deal. This guy likes you a lot, and you talking about that shit disturbed him. He didn't like hearing about you getting cum in your mouth at 14 and sticking all kinds of shit in your pussy, and, you know, that like upset him.
Well, I don't know why it would upset him, because he already knew I was going to say it. He knew that's what I was going to open with, and he knew some of the stories that I was going to...
Yeah, but he probably thought they were like cutie stories, not graphic, maybe.
Not so graphic, and not talking that you were 14 at the time.
You
he
know,
was just flat out disgusted.
So he's just picturing the little 14-year-old girl he loves taking a mouthful of fucking cum. Which, by the way, is beautiful.
Of course. A little old for my taste. Better story if you're 11.
A white guy?
No, it was a black guy.
Black guy came in your mouth?
Yeah, it was the only one.
I can't talk to you again, and you're never kissing me on the cheek when you come in.
Oh, it was the only time, Anthony. It was an accident.
No more black cock.
Oh,
you hear me?
No
Yeah.
Yes, Anthony.
All right, hold on the line. I want to play the third track. So she goes right to the calls, like, whatever. I'm moving on with my show, and Danny interrupts to see what the fuck just happened.
Hey, Danny's fun.
Hey, Francine, before you take another call, I thought that we would need to bring it to the audience's attention that your co-host up and left.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, why did you bring a guy that was going to walk out on you because of your show?
Well, here's the thing. I don't know why he left.
Well, I do. He said that he didn't know that the show was going to be all about sex because this isn't what you guys went over.
Okay. Well, the thing is, I outlined it and I gave it to him, and that's pretty much what I did. So he should know, like, some of the stuff I was going to talk about. Do you guys want to discuss it some more? Oh, yeah, my co-host left you guys. I forgot. That's because I wasn't even thinking about it.
There you go. So.
She is
Francine's
fucking
insane.
hysterical.
She's insane. And how did you outline that, Francine? I would love to read this outline.
Oh,
Section
yeah.
1, things I put in my cunt. Commercial break, rejoiner. Things I put in my asshole. Take calls.
Take calls. 14 years old. Guy came in my mouth.
Yeah, but that's in
Co-host leaves.
Here's what she put. 14 YRS and then parentheses mouth cum.
Hey, Francine.
Yes, Anthony.
Now, this guy, obviously he was pissed off that he didn't know this show was going to be so sexual, is that what he said. What did he expect, and what type of guy is he? Like, what would he contribute to a radio show? What did he want to do?
Well, I don't know. Well, he gave me a couple of CDs, and I listened to them. They weren't so bad. I think it was musical stuff that he'd come up with.
So he wanted to cover music, or what?
He wanted to play his own bits.
Do we have them?
He wanted to play his own fucking comedy bits off a CD.
Yeah.
Do we have
on a
them?
radio show? While she's talking about shit, she's fucking putting up her pussy. Is he insane?
Swallowing cum and.
I overheard them in the office prepping, and he was like, "So do you think we'll have time for my rap song?"
Oh no!
Wait.
Is he a white guy?
I feel sorry for Danny. He has to put this shit together every weekend.
Francine, white guy or black guy?
He's white.
White guy.
Where's the rap song?
We need his material.
I think he took it. Actually, I think he took it.
Oh
back.
my God!
Francine, do you have it?
I could ask him for it.
Ask him for it. Where can we get it immediately?
What's his name?
His name's Anthony Papandreou, but I have to get in contact with him. I'm pretty sure he'd be more than happy to let you guys play it.
Well,
All right, we would actually give it a fair shot.
You were sure he'd be more than happy to be your co-host too, you fucking lunatic.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, he also, like, the thing is, I also did the news.
Yeah.
And we talked about some other topics besides sex, but I mean, like, there wasn't much that he was saying, so I had nothing to go with, so I had to move on to the good stuff.
Goddamn, see, Francine knew.
Yeah,
it's like you go to the news, you do a little stuff, you see, and then you go, all right, now we know where to hit these guys between the eyes.
Francine, I think you get another shot.
Yeah.
I want you to come in with an outline for your next show so we can go over it with you.
See, Francine,
and we're going to hone it and make sure you're really, really focused for the next one.
See, Francine's a woman you can have on the radio who's not a hole because she's honest and funny and just a fucking perv and she doesn't give a shit. This is not what we're talking about when we're talking about a hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, so exactly. You get plenty of funny women on the phone, on the radio.
Yeah.
What a great Martin Luther King Day we've had today. We have Francine talking about her radio show with Stuff Up Her Pussy and being 14 years old and having a black man come in her mouth. That is right there enough for MLK Day. But that wasn't enough. We had the gay guy from The Apprentice, who was also black, come on the show and just be lambasted by Opie about his homosexuality.
Be called a faggot.
And be called a faggot.
You guys on that one.
I was just asking sexy questions.
Of course, me and Jimmy jumped in, but, you always remember who threw out that first pitch.
Well, yeah.
And then we were talking about a giant gay black gentleman that wanted to stick 2 fingers up Steve's ass, slowly open it up so his whole fist would slide in.
Do a little swirly.
That was wonderful. We have had a very Afrocentric show today.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations to you guys.
Yeah, and it's all for Martin Luther King.
That's correct.
All right, so Francine, we're going to give you another shot, but we want to see your outline for the next show, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Hey, and by the way, we told the Pest that they could get some airtime on this channel.
Yeah.
We absolutely said that at the end of last year. And Norton's Tool, I think he's writing every day at this point. You guys need to cut the shit and give the Pest like No Filter Paul, Denise, and Big A their show. You promised them months ago.
Yeah, dickbag. How about when they fucking come up with an idea? We're not just going to throw people on the air to go, what do you want to talk about?
It's simple as this. You're a pest, we're going to give you airtime. You just got to come up with a good idea.
Come up with an idea.
As soon as you get an idea where we go, wow, that would be interesting or cool, you're on the air.
If you can't come up with an idea, you're not going to be able to come up with material on the air. So just come up with a fucking idea.
So I'm waiting for No Filter Paul to come up with his idea.
Who's that asshole? What's his name?
Norton's Tool.
Norton's Tool from where?
New York.
Doesn't say like Whackbag or...
No. It's probably No Filter Paul himself.
Yeah, it probably is. Fucking limey.
So that's the deal with the pests out there. You come up with an idea for a radio show, we're going to give you airtime. All right? All right.
Norton's Tool. I think I've seen him on Whackbag. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I might pull a few strings.
You're not going to see him no more.
You won't see him no more.
All right, it's time for the line of the day. Let's get the hell out of here.
Sausage. Wine.
So, Dee.
Sugar. That's my trick.
Danny, thumbs up or down with Dee?
Dee stinks.
We have to get some audio of that. We have audio of that?
I'll get you some for tomorrow, sure.
Yeah, we got to hear a little what's going on here on Saturday.
Email Dee
over the weekend, whatever.
And say she's got to defend herself and ask her for like a minute or 2 minutes of her show she thought was good. And we'll critique it tomorrow.
Will do.
So it's up to her.
I will.
Whatever part she thought smoked.
Francine, hard act to follow. Wow.
But it looks like Dee out and Francine's in.
Who was on first? Dee?
Yeah, Dee was first.
Yeah.
And Francine had the last hour.
That was smart.
I got to tell you, kind of brilliant to start the show with things I've had up my pussy.
Who's tuning out?
You're tuning in this weird new show. You don't know what to expect, and she starts with that? That's her opener?
That's the opener. You're not going anywhere.
Do you understand? If you started congressional meetings like that, everyone would watch them.
Yeah.
If the president would start his speech, the ratings would be up.
Fucking C-SPAN would be the hottest channel on cable.
Right.
Fucking who's that broad that just won the big thing? The fucking House Speaker now? Dianne Pelosi?
Yeah.
Nancy, right?
Nancy Pelosi. If she's talking about things she's stuck in a cunt, who wouldn't watch her every week?
The gavel.
Yeah.
This very gavel.
Gavel end first.
Oh. She could talk about fucking coal mining machinery after that, and people will fucking stay till the end.
Because I want to know if she put something up front in her box.
One of those fucking helmets with the lamps on it.
Or if, like, that's just how she would tease each thing. Like, you never know. Something might have fallen off the mining truck into my pussy.
Right.
Or maybe that's where the miners were trapped and didn't know it. There was 6 of them in the well of my uterus.
One shoved a piece of coal up my ass trying to make a diamond.
Time for line of the day? Sure. We got a couple runner-ups. BowDogFight.com sponsors line of the day. Here's the first runner-up.
What song would you consider to be your theme song?
Taps, because we kill listeners.
Oh. There you go. Very good. DD was good.
Oh, yeah?
I'm distracted. Pete?
Yeah, hey, how you doing, boys?
Why was
I
DD
listened
good?
to both shows, Francine's and Dee Dee's from Saturday night. Dee Dee did okay, except for all the pests who were destroying her, but Francine stunk. She was horrid.
How do you say that stunk?
She was so all over the place. She couldn't keep her mind on one thing, and she kept hanging up on the callers in the middle of what the callers were trying to fucking say.
You didn't like things I've had up my pussy?
Well, no, that part was good. But then,
all right, what did DD? Hold on. What did DD do that was so good? We need examples, not. I mean, you're just making an opinion, which which is fine, but you got to back it up. What did DD do that you thought was good?
Okay, Dee Dee's co-host went out and found this opera girl chick. She was pretty good. She was pretty sexy.
What did the opera chick do?
Doing a little
opera
girl. They like found this opera girl who sang pretty good, and she talked a little bit dirty. And then you had Dee Dee, who kept promising to lick Bob Kelly's asshole. But Dee Dee's co-host stunk besides that.
Danny?
But
hold on.
Shut up. Hold
on, Pete.
She was completely unprepared, so they thought that what they would do was go out on the street 10 minutes before it was showtime and just pick a random stranger up off the street, and they would sit in as a guest.
Oh, boy.
So they brought some chick who happened to be on an interview for an opera.
Pretty good idea.
Or whatever.
Could have worked.
Could have, but no.
Who was Dee Dee's co-host?
Another terrible comic. And,
some guy named Dion.
Dion, yeah, the black guy. Dion
who?
I have no idea.
Where's Dee Dee today?
Why
can't we get her on the line?
Your son.
All right, Pete. Thanks.
All right, thanks, guys.
We'll figure it out. All right, the second...